Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
Buffalo Bills minus 2.5 at the Kansas City Chiefs. Total set at 54. I mean, the Bills dominated the Chiefs in the regular season last year. Chiefs beat them, obviously, in one of the most epic playoff games of all time. The Buffalo Bills spent the entire offseason trying to sign people to take out the Chiefs. Can they do it at Arrowhead? I'm not sure. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm leaning the Bills here just because I think that, Kansas City is allowing the fifth highest QBR rating in the league. And I think this is going to come down to the Bills D. So if the Bills D plays lights out and plays phenomenal, then I think that the Bills win this game. I think it's going to come down to defense a little bit more. But KC, if they let Josh Allen get hot and he's like slinging it nonstop, they're going to be in trouble. Over is tempting. I don't know. It's starting to get a little too high for me, though.
Let me ask you these questions. Who do you think this game means more to right now, Buffalo or Kansas City?
Buffalo.
Okay. Do you think that there's any sort of animosity from Kansas City's opinion saying, wait, really? We're no longer the favorites? You think that those guys are the favorites? I'm going to come out and prove something to you. Okay,
true. But they didn't look great. They almost just lost the Raiders.
I think, wasn't that a perfect look-ahead game? Like, we're playing on Monday Night Football at home against this trash team.
Guess who we have next week?
The Buffalo Bills. Also, I'm trying to convince myself here because I obviously know that the Buffalo Bills are the best team in football. I know that. I know that this game means a lot to them. They've circled this on their calendars. They know that if they want to win a championship, they have to prove a point to Kansas City. They also tried to do the same thing last year, and they kicked their ass in that weird lightning game last year. And they almost kicked their ass in the playoffs, but didn't. So I'm just wondering what's going to happen here. Mahomes at home as a dog. No. Mahomes as an underdog in his NFL career. 7-0-1 against the spread. He has never closed as a home underdog in his career. Do you think that any team should be able to walk into Arrowhead and call themselves a favorite when they have Patrick Mahomes as their quarterback? I don't know if I do.
Oh, and the thing is, too, like, if you had to ask me, like, which quarterback do I trust more in this game, it's going to be Patrick Mahomes because he's just able to get it done under, like, and I know Josh Allen is, too, and I respect that 100%. Mahomes is just different right now. Like, Allen has to, like, come in here, beat them again, and then they have to go on before I'm, like, ready to have that conversation because we've seen Mahomes do this over and over and over again. So I think you've talked me out of the Bills.
The Bills generally, there's one exception this year, which was the Ravens game, but generally when they win by a lot. And when they get into close games, there's a little fumbling the bag thing going on. I'm not going to really put it out there because I still think they're a really good team. But in close games, there is a little – they don't necessarily know how to close the same way that Kansas City understands how to, despite the fact that they lost in the AFC Championship game by fumbling away the bag too. I also think Kansas City plus 2.5, you still have 1 or 2 points where the Bills can win this game, and Kansas City covers. So I'm just going to take the value. I think that I'm on Kansas City. I'm trying to convince myself and gear myself up for it, but I'm going to take the Chiefs. I'm going to go with the plus 2.5 at home.
Okay, I think you sold me too.